Okay. Good morning, guys.
Good morning to both. Um,
Good morning. Thanks for joining. Apologies for missing classes for a couple of days. So now, 1 minute. Okay. So now, today we will continue our class on inventory control. We have completed successfully locator control. So we completed organization level and sub-inventory level. And item level, I told you it's the same process. At item level, if you pass from sub-inventory level to item level, and item level, you can select it. So that's where we ended. So let us try to log into the application. Step into rom.sci. Password would be Apple. It is login both the usernames. So we are in the process of completing the locator control. So first thing we validated. First thing we validated from parameters, from order management, sorry, from inventory organization parameters. First setup we did. So from here we can go to manufacturing and supply chain management. From here we were checking the facility and we will check manage inventory organization. First one we did. Okay, from here we were using S003, for example. You can search. Here manage organization parameters. Here we are seeing locator control. At organization level, we have 4 values, right? No control, low locator control, previously defined locator control, dynamic entry locator control determined at sub-inventory level. So first we already seen this without locator. There is no, locator will be asked when you are doing the transaction. If you set up that, this is entire organization level. This is entire organization level. So no locator control at organization level we completed. Then we saw previously defined. Previously defined means we need to create the locator first. Then we need to use in the transaction. We need to use in the transaction. So dynamic entry, during the transaction creation, we need to pass the locator. So this whatever you pass, it will take. Whatever locator you will pass, it will take. Next, we have, if you don't want at entire organization level, you want to go each sub-inventory wise, the sub-inventory you want to enable it or not enable it, then you can go by locator control, determined at sub-inventory. Okay. Then what we did, then we went back to manage item sub-inventories. Manage item sub-inventories. From here, we want to manage item sub-inventories and locators. That is item sub-inventories and locators. Please manage sub-inventory and locators. So from here, we went to S004. Under S004, search, we created four sub-inventories. We created four sub-inventories. In these four sub-inventories, we enabled, it is dynamic entry. If you click on this edit, we can see here dynamic entry. From here also we can see like which is dynamic entry previously defined, none. So okay, so we are seeing SAM WH3 item and we did a transaction that was not asked any locator because the item is not locator control. Till here we completed. Okay. Let us create an item. Let us create an item. So whenever I want to create item, I am trying to log in with Kishan. We can able to assign that role to myself and I can create in real time. Sorry, what is this? New incognito window. Same window, you can able to use one login credentials only. You cannot use more than one. So Kishan.Pawan is our product team. He used to create items. He used to create items. Okay, he will go to, so what item we are going to create? Samsung mobile product codes. So I'll take, previously we created one. Next week I am going to create this item. So to create item, we should go to product management and we need to select product information management. From here, we usually create the items. We usually create the item. So from here, we can go to task, create item. I'm trying to create a new item to complete the locator control concept. So our organization, we always need to pass master organization. It's all defaulting now. I'm taking the purchased item. Click on OK. The instance is a bit slow. This is called instance. We usually call instance. Okay, so now I'm going to give this is my item code. What is my item description? Z Fold Flip 5G 256 GB. Item status, I'm giving Samsung active, life page Samsung production. This is Samsung raw material. I'm trying to keep my own data everywhere. Okay, I enter. Now my item unit of measure is each. Okay, here our important configuration for this concept is under inventory. Here we have locator control. So we are going to enable stock locator control will be, I will select dynamic entry for this item and another item I will select previously defined. So let me enter dynamic entry. So this is controlling at master level. Usually it's supposed to be at line organization level. Okay. So dynamic entry allowed, one item, save. Okay, we'll go to association. We'll click on plus and we'll give organization code S00. We'll get all organizations. I'm going to click OK, apply, done. Apply, done.
So dynamic level you assign to 4 organization for this item, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
For all other organization, we need to have a locator. The supplementary, when we are passing, then it will ask a locator. Okay. So wherever the item at organization, this is the condition. How it go is, if you do under S001, it will not work. Okay, because at organization level we said we don't want locator. Okay, S004 only when we use one supplementary, that is item level supplementary, then only it will ask locator.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, next save and close. We'll add one more item. Same, go ahead and click on create. Yes, 000 is my organization. Raw material I am using for I am buying this item. If I am manufacturing, I will use production. Giving item description. This is SEA specification, inventory. So this I will select previously specified. Save. Save and close. Shit, we made a mistake. What is it? Can anyone guess? You guys are following? I made a mistake. What is that? While defining this item. This item I have not assigned to any of the organization. Only master I assigned. That is the mistake I did.
Main
So by end of the day, we need to do transactions at organization level. Save. I'm just validating for one organization. This is updated or not. So it is updated. Okay. Next, cancel. Now let us go and do the transaction. So Ram going to execute the transaction. So he will go to supply chain execution, inventory management. So we can click and we can choose create miscellaneous transaction. We are going to do in S004 because under S004 at organization parameters we select determined at sub-inventory level. Under sub-inventory we selected one sub-inventory determined at item level. Create miscellaneous transaction. S004. Okay. So now I can use miscellaneous transactions. Miscellaneous receipt. I'm using current item cost. Select your account. Search. So I'm selecting account plus. Enter your item code. So these two items we are passing, right? So product list. So this is the first item code, Galaxy Flip. Okay, select your item. So here sub-inventory important. So in this, if I enter any of these two, let's suppose dynamic, okay? When you select dynamic, it will ask you to enter the locator. If I select previously specified, in this case also it will ask the locator. In case if I say no locator control, like damage, it won't ask. See? When you choose the item, previous case, when we tested, the item level not enabled. If I select this one, now you can pass any locator. It is mandatory. It will ask you to enter the locator. So if you click on, because we selected this item is a dynamic entry. The other item is previously defined. Let us go ahead and see. So So I'm giving 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay. It will take this locator, no issue it will take. See, because while defining item, we said this is a dynamic entry allowed item. So how much? 100 quantity. Okay. The sub-inventory is locator controlled only when item is locator controlled. Okay. Now submit. Now if I take the second item, the second item is this.
Subhi, any reason why you just selected S004 for the to set up the sub-inventory locator? I missed it. I just joined late.
No, because we are passing the controls multiple places, right? See, we have four organization level.
Yes.
We have four values. Okay. What is that? One is no locator control. No locator control. So that organization level, we are not passing any locators. Second one is dynamic entry locator. This means during the transaction, you can pass any value, the locator will be created. No need to create locators before. Third one is previously specified locator control. That means first you need to create the locators, then you need to use it in the transaction. So this is completely at organization level. You don't have any control. If I say locator control, dynamic entry, then you use any sub-inventory. Sub-inventory A, sub-inventory B, sub-inventory C, damage, MRB, raw material, any sub-inventory. In this case, you don't have any control. All sub-inventories should follow the configuration from order, what do you call it, organization per organizations. Okay?
So this is same for all the organization level, right? For S001, 002.
Yeah, wherever you select this control, okay?
Mhm.
Suppose S001, you selected no locator control. Then in this organization, you are not going to use locators at all. You cannot
Okay.
select at all. Okay? So
Okay.
if you select dynamic entry locator at S002, you need to use locator irrespective of whether you are having locators or not. It is for entire organization. Okay. If
Okay.
you select S003 as a previously specified, any supplementary use, you need to create locators in that and you need to use it. The fourth one will say determined at sub-inventory level. When you select this, then at S004, you have raw material 1. We have raw material 2. We have a damage. So then here we can take the call. Okay, under raw material, we will use dynamic entry. Under previously specified, we can use raw material. Damage, no control. I will get the control at sub-inventory level. You are getting?
Yes. Subhi.
Under this sub-inventory, we have one more control called determined at item level. Determine at item level. So in that, one of the sub-inventory, for example, raw material 3. Raw material 3, we are not going to say it is a complete locator control. Item which need to be placed in the locator, you take the decision at item level. So in the when you pass the control at sub-inventory level, you will get this control. When you pass this control to item level you get again 3 controls. These 3 we will get. So we will say like item X, no control. Item Y, dynamic entry. Item Z, previously specified. So that's why I was creating, okay, this item required locate, not required locator. Anywhere we can keep it. This item, we don't want always a fixed locator. Whenever we are receiving, we can keep it wherever we want it. This item said, no, we always need to be in these locators only. Maybe 10 locators we need to define. We need to use in there only. Something like that. Okay. So when you are entering this item, you should not allowed to kind of create locators. We need to choose whatever defined in the system. So far you clear?
Yes, Subbu.
For that reason, we set up that. Okay, what is the other item? Yes, same. Three characters we need to keep. So we use F5 Galaxy S20 SMG. So now same supplementary I am choosing. So now what happened? It will ask locator. Okay. If I pass any value, it will not take. Because this item we selected previously specified. You need to bring the locators. First define and come. Use it. So now I am logging as a Samsung.scm. So this is the one we are going to locate. The one we just entered, that is automatically coming now. Even didn't save. So I am entering something like that I created. This locator. So now I go back to the search and I click on search. So this is the one we created. This is the one we are entering here. If you cancel this locator also will get cancelled. This will not get created. We didn't save it. Okay. So now simply search. Okay. We give the quantity. So 50 quantity I am giving. The remaining items are the previous item, whatever we created. If I click on plus, if I go ahead and search, SM dash, if I search, if you take the first item which we are doing the transaction, that is Galaxy Z Fold 5, I believe. If I click on OK, if I enter same sub inventory, it will not ask any locator. Why? Because this item, at item level, we selected no control. Clear? This we tested
Yes, yes.
in last class. Okay, that's all. Simply submit. This transaction will be created. There is no issue. There is no issue. So that's about the locator control. Now we have, let's suppose we have sub-inventory raw material 1. We have sub-inventory raw material 2. We have sub-inventory called raw material 3. Example. We have item A. We have item B. Item C. So now, for example, item A, even though we have 10 sub-inventories, okay, raw 4. Like this, we have multiple sub-inventories. In this, item A should allow only do the transaction in raw material 1, raw material 2. You should not show remaining sub-inventories. You may have hundreds of sub-inventories, but when I choose this item, I should only have 2 sub-inventories only. So how you can able to restrict? For example, if from going to here and creating miscellaneous transaction, and selecting the miscellaneous receipt, item cost, yes, Select the account code combination, search. Okay. Okay. Enter your item. Any item is fine. Search. So if I take Z-fold 5, if I see sub-inventories, I am getting 4 sub-inventories. Z-fold, Galaxy Z-fold 5. So I don't want to show all these. Whenever I am getting this item, or you also get a ticket, or I am not seeing one of the sub-inventory to do the transaction. So I don't want to display all these 5. Okay. I will create a new sub-inventory. In that sub-inventory only it will show. For example, I'll create a raw. This item, whenever we are doing, it should always go to this raw one only. Okay. Sub-inventory raw one only it should go. Example. So for that, we call which is restrict sub-inventories. Restrict sub-inventories. That is the concept. Restrict sub-inventory. So for that restriction, what I need to do, let me create a new sub-inventory. So I'm S004. I'm just creating a new sub-inventory. We create our own status also. Samsung some status we created, damaged we created. So here locator control, you can keep anything is fine. It should be locator control. When we are required, we can enable a locator control. Okay. So next concept, I will explain that. Well, for example, previously defined, I am choosing previously defined dynamic entry. Okay. And yeah, dynamic entry is fine. Save and close. Save and close. Next, here, for this sub-inventory, I am linking, for example, in our test case, I am linking Z-fold. Z-fold, sorry, yeah, this one will Z-fold. I am linking this item. For that, you need to click on Manage Item Sub-Inventory. You need to click on Manage Item Sub-Inventories. Here, you need to click on plus and you need to use your item. This is your item. Search. So I am selecting this item. Click on Save and Close. Remaining required, I will explain you, min-max planning and all. Save and close. Done. So one setup is completed. Now I am going back to my product engineer login. Product engineer login. I am searching my item here. Okay, I am searching my item here. I am going to master. This is somehow controlling at master level. So now click on specification. Under inventory, here locator, you will say restrict sub-inventory is yes. The next one is restrict locator. I will explain that. Okay, it is restrict sub-inventory. And at sub-inventory level, what we said, we enter dynamic inventory. When we are at sub-inventory level, if it is item, then only it will consider. At sub-inventory level, you say that determined at item level, then it will consider. If any value like dynamic entry or previously specified has been selected at a sub-inventory level, then you don't have control this. Okay. Save. Let me validate the information passed to the child organization level or not. specification. Go to inventory. See here. Oh, it is organization specific. Okay, good. So select yes. This is organization specific. Select yes. Save. Save and close. Now, whenever I am going to do any transaction, RAM going to execute a transaction.
Subbu, then in this case, we don't need to change in item master, right?
You don't need to change. Even if you keep in the master also, you have a control to change that organization level. Okay, good.
No, thing is, should we change in item master? No,
See,
not required, right?
not required. Not required. Click on OK. So here our expectation should be we need to bring only one sub inventory. See, now no more sub inventories are coming. Clear, right?
Yes, yes.
That is the restrict sub inventories. You do any transaction, this item going to get only one sub inventory. You cannot able to get any other sub inventory. Even you search.
Subbu sir,
Oh,
if you're not going to Subbu sir,
go ahead.
sir, if you're not going to restrict the sub inventory, we get a multiple sub inventory, right?
Yes, yes.
We can choose in that way also, no?
Yeah, that is correct, Swami. But thing is, okay,
Even we have to choose, no?
I'll tell you. In real time business case, what happened? Business users made confused. If, for example, you have some frozen items, okay? Frozen item. So these frozen items you want to keep in the fridger. Okay, these fridges are different controls. One is minus 30 degree. One is some minus 200 degrees. So these frozen items should go in always there only. You may have multiple fridges. For example, you bring milk. Are you going to put in the deep fridge or normal freezer? You will keep it in the normal freezer. You are getting the ice cubes. Are you going to put in the deep fridge or where you will keep? So based on item behavior, even though in we have multiple number of sub inventories, so we don't want all those. We want only a designated one only available. To avoid mistakes, we can restrict it. You're fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is important. If you don't restrict, it will come all. You can choose anything. That additionally, why I am explaining restrict, this is the functionality. Clear?
Okay, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So now I will go to restrict this one locator. Restrict locator I will go. So now we have sub inventories we restricted. Under sub inventories, let's suppose raw one, we have 10 locators. Okay, under these 10 locators, for this item, what would you want to restrict? What number? Not only one sub inventory, we can restrict one more sub inventory also. So out of 10, I want to restrict only 2-3 sub inventories. Then you will find 2 sub inventories. Likewise, locator also. In that sub inventory, how many places you can keep? It's like, okay, if you go to temple, you can leave your footwear outside, or you can leave your footwear in a designated area where you're paying some nominal money, but you cannot carry them to a temple near to God. So you want to store somewhere. That is the purpose. So the slippers always should go to slipper stand. So something like that, we can restrict it. Now let us go and say this item is also a locator control. This item is also a locator control. Sorry, restrict at locator level. So restrict sub inventory we have. Now I am going to restrict locator also. Restrict sub inventory, restrict locator. Save. Save and close. Now let us execute the transaction. before executing, let me add some locators. Manage locators. Click on plus. I am creating the locators. I'm randomly taking. So I created this number of locations. Now, which one you want to restrict? Out of this, which one you want to restrict? Okay. So for that, you need to go to supplementary. We did already restrict this item. Now we are also restricting with locator. Manage item locators. If you search here, sorry, we need to click on plus. What locator? Out of you have 10 locators, search. You have this many locators. Which one you want to restrict? I want to restrict with this. Save. Save and close. Now let us do the transaction. So if you go to raw, basically you will find only one sub inventory. Basically you will find only one. Now you will find one locator only. If we click on search, it should show one. Oh, it is showing many locators. Let me choose one of the locator. Okay, we better need to close the screen and come back. Because sometimes it is not reflected. Click on plus, create miscellaneous transaction, miscellaneous receipt, use item cost, yes, account, so I am doing in US. So that's why I'm selecting 01 here.
So can we do the restriction for account selections? Because we have two regions, right? America and India.
Yeah, we can do that. That will be a finance job we can do.
Okay.
It is called CVRs. We have cross-validation rule. So if it is India comes, India related, and also we have security rules that is available in finance.
Okay.
Search. See, we define 5 locators. Now only we are getting 1 locator. Clear, Nana?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This one only we are going to get issues in real time. Somebody enabled restricted. Oh my God, my locators are not coming. What happened? Oh, I have 10 sub-inventories. It is displaying only 1. What happened? These are all only we encountered. So hit submit. So that's about restrict sub-inventories, restrict locators. So now, while doing these transactions, we manually enter sub-inventory and locator. We manually enter sub-inventory and locator. So now, I don't want that. I want system to be default. So, item A coming, automatically Ravan add it. Item B coming, you automatically give item this sub-inventory only. You should not go beyond that. And we can able to get, what to say, we can able to override, but it should default. We can override it, but you can able to default. So the default method we need to learn. That is called item transaction default. Item transaction default. So whenever you're doing the transaction, those locators will be default. This is one of the setup. This is one of the setup. The setup name is manage item transaction default. Manage item transaction default. which transaction you are doing, what sub-inventory locator need to be default? You can say manage item transaction defaults. Click on plus. When you are doing S004 for this item, this item not better when take another item. Because this item we selected restricted. Yeah, it will be restricted. It will always. We will choose other item. Samsung Galaxy S20. So when I am trying to do Samsung Galaxy S20, I am going to do this many transactions. So for example, when I do this transaction under S20, when you do miscellaneous receipt, then I want to default this sub-inventory. This sub-inventory is locator controlled. Then what locator I need to default? So I want to default this locator. Clear? Whenever I am doing any transaction for this item, when I am doing miscellaneous receipt, not only this, we have many other transactions. This is PO receiving, this is SO shipping, this is sub-inventory transfer, this is a movement request issue. Whatever all this transaction, we can default. Save and close. So now let us do the transaction. Tell me.
Yes, Subbu, that for the default transaction you selected miscellaneous receipt, right?
Correct.
For the particular part, we need to do that miscellaneous issue.
Then you can issue from same sub-inventory. If you want to default it, you can default. Still, you can override it.
Okay.
Still, you can override. See, if I default miscellaneous issue, maybe I keep stock in 10 sub-inventories. If one of the sub-inventory defaulting, then we might keep consuming there only.
Okay. Got it.
Right? Case to case.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now let us go and execute the transaction. Let us go and execute the transaction. Any other doubts? We're clear, right? So, Ram going to execute the transaction is going to miscellaneous transaction, miscellaneous receipt, item cost, organization, put your item, this is literally killing me. Samsung, search. Okay, we got this item. The moment you entered, okay, some reason it is not defaulting. Did we select the right item? It should default here, my sub-inventory. That should be which one we selected? Sam item something. Oh, okay. We went to manage item transaction default. Search. This is the item. When I'm doing miscellaneous receipt, I ask you to default this sub-inventory and this locator. And I am S004. I am selecting this item. Okay, but let us do one more setup. So the other setup would be manage item sub-inventories. Manage sub-inventory and locator. Search. So let me give from here also. This is the one I am trying to default. Manage item sub inventories. This is not only restricted, we can link our items here. So my item. Let me give this setup, then we can test. So this I'm going to save and close. Similarly, I want to default the locators also. So click on search. Sorry. Cancel. Manage item locators. Click on plus. Locators, we have two. I gave this one to default. Save and close. Done. Let me close this. Yeah. And I'm going back. So to create miscellaneous transaction, to see whether it is defaulting or not, miscellaneous receipt, say yes. Choose your account combination. Click on OK. Enter your item. Search. Give your item. Oops, it's not defaulting. So it could be some issue. It's supposed to be default. This one. See, now locator is defaulting. The moment I select the sub inventory. The sub inventory should also get default. Okay. So why it is not default, we will check that. That is the option we usually set up, item transaction default. Maybe PO receiving and all we can see. For miscellaneous, it is not coming up, but that's also we can check later. Okay. So that is one way. Now you can see locator got defaulted. We have two locators. You can override that, no problem. You reset. If you search, you will get two locators.
So we can do the same in the restriction, right? Instead of doing the default. Looks like similar for
Restriction is one thing, Ram. Restriction, you are restricting not to show on other sub inventories.
okay.
Item transaction, you're defaulting. You are making your data entry less. And you also always routing to a right sub inventory to avoid mistakes. That is the purpose. Two separate functionality. Restriction is separate functionality. Transaction is separate functionality. See, now I was given this locator, but I can override also. So just defaulting, I don't want to enter again. And users, I don't want to punch R, always this go there only. Why I need to enter? You are showing 100 locators. 100 locators, I made a mistake. It will go into wrongly in system, but we keep in this place only. Now you guide me. I don't want to enter. What you option I have? So then we will give this option. Clear?
Yes, Subbu.
Okay. Oops, that's all about our locator. Okay. Next, let us jump into lot. Okay. Guys, that's all about locator. We were very deep connected with the locator. Okay. Now we'll go with lot control. So lot control is nothing but we will have a batch controlled item. What is batch? When you go to any production, for each shift or each day, they will give us some running number. They will give us some running number, usually called batching. Or we will give some items have a shelf-life days. Some items will have a shelf-life days. Shelf-life days means best before 180 days, and we will have a expiry dates. So this we will usually enter. These we usually enter in the while doing the transaction. So this is have a shelf life days. or expiry date. Okay. So why we want batching? To control items which are produced at a specific time, etc. For example, we usually see the news. Royal Enfield batch number 123 have a issue with some engine. So whoever having a batch number 123, you return that material. You will buy. Will give a return another product. Or iPhone batch number blah 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 having a issue with the cameras. You can bring to the service center or will replace with new mobile, something like that. It's very difficult to go by one. We can say that that batch will produce some 10,000 items. All the 10,000 items will have a single batch. So when you want to control, okay, all 100,000 or 10,000, we sold to different people. So you simply can able to track with this lot whom are all we sold, and also we can able to enable the in case of expiry we can enable it. Okay. Let me show you how it looks, okay, at the batch. If you open a batch number examples, if you go to image, see like this, you'll have a barcode. See, this is the exact batch number, that is lot number, and when it is manufactured, then is the expiry date. Like this, we'll have batch number in case expiry. If there is no expiry, we simply keep the batch numbers. So like this, we will maintain the batch or lot. You clear? How the look and feel of this data? Clear, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Subbu.
yes.
Okay, let us start. This locator control, again, we can maintain two levels. There is no sub-inventory. Okay. Lot number generation happen from three places, three ways. One is organization level, second is item level, third is user defined. Okay. So let us go to the organization parameters and we'll continue from there. So I am now with setup user. So I am going to inventory facilities. I will go to manage inventory organization. So I can take any organization is fine, but we are doing all the locators, better to go with S004 only. Okay. Yes. 004. I'm going to search. I'm going to record manage organization parameters. So we completed this control. Now we are going to see the lot serial packing unit tab. Click on this. From here is the lot. This is the lot. From here to all this part is lot. Okay. So now where you want to generate the lot number, you see here where you want to generate. So this I told you, right, three level, at item level, at organization level, at user defined. Okay. Uniqueness means if you create one lot, 1, 2, 3, the same lot you need to use it again or you don't want to use it again. So if it is unique across item, if you create one lot for one item, if you trying to create same lot for another item, it will throw an error saying that this lot number already there for another item. Clear, right? So that is uniqueness. Okay, we have a lot status control. So different status controls, that lot statuses, no expiry exception, that we can enable different lot statuses. So for now, very important for us, these two. When I say organization level, right, then the number will come. You need to choose that number. So let's suppose organization level. See here. So what is the number you want to start? S004. Okay. Org I am saying. So total it will go 30 length. Okay. If you don't have 30 lengths, you want to add zeros, you can add the zeros. So we're trying to, how our lot number, if we are producing a finished good, how we want to generate our lot number. That is major idea here. Okay. In case lot expire, what is the default sub-inventory? Quarantine. So you don't want to consider that for transactions, all expiry materials where you want to store. Okay. This is the lot control. If it is lot is controlled, both parent and child, then you can go with parent and child combination. So lot generation, we always going with parent. So we just leave it parent. Okay. We no need to select, or you leave it blank also, no problem. Okay. If it is parent child, then you need to enter child level also. So now we are good. For this, simply save. Simply save. Now, save and close.
What is this parent-child lot control?
Okay. For example, today is the 19th July 2025. This is my parent lot, for example. So, parent lot. I have 3 shift. Okay. 3 shift. 19th July 25 01. This is one child lot. 19 July 25 02. This is another child lot. It is tracking on that particular lot, the whole lot it is. Under this, what are all child lots you want to maintain? That's all. Relationship between the parent and child lot. For example, I taken today. Today I am producing quantities and I am producing in 3 trade. You are working in this shift. I am working in this shift. I am working on someone working on in this shift. So you are not doing properly and you produce the wrong product to track down. So 1920 July 25, whoever produced the product, whoever did in the shift A, they had some issue. All those product had some issue. We need to take that material back instead of entire batch. You're getting?
Got it, got it. So when we are receiving or when we are doing transaction, we need to give that child level number, not the
Both we need
parent.
to give, both parent and child, it will ask both.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. So it is like once you enter parent, under parent, how many child we have? That details we need to enter.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Right. So now we successfully defined, let us do the transaction. Click on say no, yes. Now go back. We click on create. Okay, we need to define an item. We have not defined lot controlled item. So now I'm going to define a new item. Click on create. Yes, 004, sorry, 00. So I am going to say this item's kind of finished good, but that is fine. We can also use raw material. Divya, following, right?
Yes, sir.
Gata madam, about you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lot expiry items example. So I'm trying to keep a real-time data, that's all. Lot expiry items. Lot expiry item examples. So this guy is giving how that will end the lot expiry. So my easy convenience, I'll go and keep my own name, for example, okay, for lot expiry, lot controlled 1, lot controlled item number generation at organization level. That is the item description I am giving for our easy convenience. But while you are doing, it's your wish how you want to control. Okay. Now SEA. The important thing now we need to do is this out system. We need to tell this is a lot controlled item. So then you come down here. See, lot details are there. This is full lot control. Okay, system will not ask you to put the number because the number generation we selected at organization level. And also you can see set child lot. So we didn't enable anything at organization level. So here lot split enabled. Lot split means this item we are getting in lot number. One lot will have 100 quantities. Are you allowed him to split that lot? For example, if you go to a particular medical store, so if you ask for a medicine, you'll say that we don't give them loose. If you want, you take entire sheet. We don't give each single tablet. So that is something called lot divisible. Okay. If it is yes, we can break that lot. Okay. We can divide single lot. So lot split also, we can split and we can give separate number. Same lot will come. Lot at the end 1, 2 it will add. That is lot split. Lot divisible means same lot will be divided into. We can partially ship. We can partially withdraw. Lot split means same lot will be divided into 2. Like 1, 2, 3 will get added at the end. Okay. So when you want to give loose, you need to enable lot divisible. Similarly, we want to merge 2, 3 lots into one. Then we need to enable the lot merge. Okay. So for now, all we need to say that to the system, boss, I am a lot control item. So always better to go at organization parameters. Sorry, organization level, not at master level. I mean master now. We should go to association. Okay. We need to click on class. We need to give our organizations. Assign to our organizations. Done. Save. Scroll down and go to S004. So here specification under inventory, this is lot control, full control is coming up from header. We can change it. This is control at organization level. We are good now. Let us do the transaction for this item. How the lot number going to be generated. So Ram go and do the transaction. Okay, so Ram coming to the miscellaneous transactions and is selecting yes. Is inputting the account. Hit search. So give the account code combination and click on plus and give your item. Tab. It is causing because of my root class I didn't properly created. I better to create the items in my root class. Going forward, I'll try to create in the root class to avoid these mistakes or disturbance. Okay, remove this and give your item and search it. Okay, got it. Now you will get your sub inventories. Many sub inventories you are getting. I am going to say Ravan. So this locator control, search, select, okay, enter your quantity and so anything you observed after enter the quantity, I remove the quantity. Anything missing? Anything enabled, disabled? So if I put a quantity, see here, record lots and serial is grayed out now. The moment I put quantity here, it will enable. Okay. So we are, for suppose we are increasing 10 quantity. Okay. So now we are going to click on, 10, and you can see the lot number you can enter here also. I'll show you other way. So now all information is done. If I try to save, it will scold us. Submit. Say that, boss, give the lot number. Give the lot number. Before we didn't get this issue, right? Before we didn't get any issue. We are trying directly saving it. Now it is not allowing. So for that, we need to click on OK. If we enter the lot numbers, two options. You can click on record lot and serial numbers, or you can go to action, record slot and serial. Both are same. Either click on this or click on this. Now here lot numbers. So to generate the lot, so you click on plus. This lot number we have, right? Usually, if it is receiving from supplier, we usually type. Okay. Now we said we need to generate this lot number, and lot number process we said start with S004. We set up at organization parameters. Here we told the number should be like this. Start with this. For that, you simply click on generate single lot. System automatically generate the number. See, S00 org level 10001 for 10 quantity. You clear? Today is the date we are receiving it. In case if it is expiry and all, we can enter these dates. There is no expiry control. If we have additional information also, that case show all. It will display show all details. Clear? Simply click on OK. Now click on submit. The stock will increase now. See? Stock will increase now. If you go to the manage item quantity, if you give your item, you will get one more additional step got added. So if you click, this is our item. Under this item, this is the organization. Under this organization, we have raw sub-inventory. Under raw sub-inventory, we have locator. Under locator, now we have a lot. When you click on lot, this lot details will get enabled. And also, if you click on view item availability, you can see additionally one more data got added, lot. Okay. Now we generate the lot number from organization level. I don't want organization level. I want at item level. Okay. See, it is grayed out now. Save and close. Now, whenever it is item, we need to call our Krishna. Krishna going to create one more item. This item we will control that. Lot number generation at
Item.
level, number generation. Let me give a root class. Root class, why I am not getting? So I will use root class because root class will be good so that we don't have again and again changing the item. So let me give manage root class access to Kishan.power. Manage item class. Or else let manage default item class. So manage default item class, we enabled root. That's why it is defaulting all the time. Okay. So that's causing issue for us. My item class is not defaulting because all companies will follow same. Setup and maintenance. class. I'm going here. We have a root class. Under root class, we don't have any access. Okay, item management. So there is no approvals. All you have to define security. Security. I will say click on plus. So I give person Krishan.Pawan. Krishan.Pawan. Click on OK. So I'm giving for all my 5 organization S000. So I will search here. Search link. OK. Okay. Under this, I gave all this access. Duplicating S001. Automatically the information will come down. Duplicate S002. Duplicate S003. Why I am changing? Every time that we need to changing the item. That's why I'm changing this. I'm giving access. Okay. Next, save. This is my default item class. Okay. This. And also for my S001, I'm going to lifecycle pages. I'm not adding anything. Template and format. Let me default my template. So for organization S000. So S000, we have many. It's coming up. I'll select purchased. Let me make it as a default. Set as default. Okay. So now we are good. Let us save and close. Okay. Now Krishna has all the access. Let's Krishna start creating a new item, which is lot controlled number generation at item level. Cancel. Cancel. Save and close. Click on plus. Create item. Yes, 000. See now, root class coming, purchase default, everything is properly pop up. Say okay. So ensure that class modify, that is fine. We have EFF. Okay. So we are selecting lot control to lot number narration at org level. So item status active, lifecycle pages production or active. This is purchase item fine. So we are going to give each for time being. Okay. SEA also fine. Each I am taking. Now important thing we need to do is all attributes are defaulted. Save. Go to association. Go to association. Here click on plus. Enter your organization. Search. Select to all organization. Click on done. Now save. Go to your organization where you are doing S04. Under specification, under inventory, under lot, select full control. This time it will ask you, see, this is star. You need to pass the, because at organization parameters, you have been chosen. I need to generate my lot numbers from item level. So now you need to give to the system, okay, fine. how you want to generate that lot numbers. How you want to generate that lot numbers. So that's why we are giving here. Okay. I will say S001 item. So starting number, I want to start with 001. Okay. Next, save. Save and close. Now let us ask RAM to test it. Go ahead, RAM, create the transaction. Create miscellaneous transaction. Now, miscellaneous receipt. Yes. Same cost what it is defined we are using. Click on search your account. Here, give your item. Lot control 2. What the hell, lot? Lot control, spelling mistake. Huh? Lot control. Correct only. So sub-inventory, you can give anything is fine. Anything is fine. This is locator control. Give your locator. Search. Okay. No locator control means already we tested whatever no locator, no locator control. So now if you go to actions, record and lot serial number, click on plus, then generate single lot. It will give a lot number. It will give a lot number. Okay. This is for 100 quantity. So we can change. See 50 quantity, we can give this lot number. Next, if we don't match, for example, we'll see. Sorry, plus it is given another lot number. Generate single lot. It give. So I selected 25, for example. So a total 75 quantity. If I say and submit, this time also it will scold you. Because the quantity you entered here, the quantity you entered at the lot level are not matching. I cannot able to complete your transaction. Okay. So you can go and record. Sorry. Generate another lot. It will give remaining code. Something like that we can enable, we can generate. Click on OK. This time it will allow. This time it will allow. This is going to have a 3 lot numbers. This is going to have a 3 lot numbers. If you search your manage item quantities for this item, search, if you drill down, this will have 3 lots. See? Clear? This is the lot number generation at item level. Now, let us go and define the user defined. User defined. Manage inventory organization. S004. Click on search. Karim. Karim. So select user defined.
सर
आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ आ रहा है सर आ रहा है सर
फॉलो कर रहा हो? कर रहा है?
कर रहा है सर
Okay. So generation, we are selecting user defined now. Save and close. For same item, we don't need to do any change. For the same item, whatever we define lot control 2, it remains same. We are not touching anything. It will be showing that the values will be there. When you go, the values will be there. Okay, prefix and all. Okay. Now, RAM is executing the transaction for same item. This time, system will not generate from item level or organization level. So, miscellaneous receipt. Yes. Search. Search again, select account combination. So this time, okay, here is some issue. Now our item class, everything is looks good only. 2. Search. So you enter a sub inventory. Raw sub inventory only I'm choosing. So selecting one of the locator. This time, if I go to quantity, so now we can go to record lot serial number. So click on plus. If I click on generate lot, single lot, the system will throw a warning message. See, this lot could not be generate. Check the lot setup. This error message they'll send. Array, guys, I am not able to create the lot. What could be the reason? So you need to check all our configuration, whatever we did so far. Clear, right? Now, how to give the lot number? Whatever you pass here, okay? Lot manual. Tada. It will take.
Because the setup we have enabled like user defined, so that's why it's the error is getting, right?
Yes. You need to pass manually.
Yeah.
It will not generate. Okay? Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay. Now, we learned how to create lot numbers, organization level, item level, user defined. Now, how to give the expiry date, lot expiry, how to pass. Okay. Now, let us create a new item. Follow అవుతున్నారు కదా? You guys are following, right?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so just clicking on done. So Samsung SM, who is joined with that name? Samsung SM. Hemant, is that you? Active. Each. Now let us go to the line level. This one, association. Click on plus. Click on search. This 4 only we have access. That one only we got. Okay. Now save. Go to H004. So now we are trying to give a expiry control. Expiry control. Specification. You can go to inventory. So here, lot control, yes, full control. Whenever it's full control, here is the expiry dates. Okay, you can see the expiry days are controlling at master level. This is literally crazy. So here self-life you are saying control at item level, but this self-life somebody has been changed to master level. In real time, it won't happen like that. We need to ensure users will scold us. How can you saying item control to be at a like lot control at item level, organization level, expiry at a master level? How come that happen? See, now it is allowing. So it should not be like that. So here two types we have. Item shelf-life days. Item shelf-life days means best before 180 days like that. One item I will tell like that. So 180 days I am giving. If you receive today, 6 months validity will be there. Save. Let us change. We will also change this. Lot control, item shelf-life days. These two we can move to item level. That is good idea. Otherwise, we'll have issue with all organizations will go like that. So now we got this ticket. How we are resolving is manage operational attributes. That is the task. Manage operational attribute groups. So what is the group we are in? Okay. So you can click on this. We are in inventory. Inventory. Under inventory, what is this? Control. Expiry control. So we can go with whatever at master level. Master level. Okay, these are all master level. Lot expiry control, I'm changing to organization. Lot merge enable, I'll say at organization level. Lot split enable, translate enable, all lot you can say at, this is the one, shelf-life days. Stock locator control, this is also organization level better. So we are changing the setup. Save and close. So now we will ask whoever user, Krishna, oh go ahead Krishna, now we will verify. So we said 180 days. Let us check this by going to association, give your item. So you can go to specification, you go to inventory. Here you can see child lot, a lot. So now still it is there at master level only. It didn't change child organization. So this will not work. Lot expiry not going to work unless you give at master level only. It is going to function. Okay. So now let us cancel this, close this. Okay. Now we made a mistake. The lot expiry is supposed to be created at organization level, but it has been created at master level due to attribute issue. I want to delete this item. How to delete it? We didn't see how to delete it, right? So let us see the delete also. Save and close. Save and close. Save and close. So if you search your item, browse item, we search, we got this many organizations. It is not possible to remove this item. We don't want in this organization. It's not that easy to untick or tick. Okay. We are associated, right? We can't able to deassociation automatically. If I say now we can able to delete it. I don't want it, I can delete it. Okay. So we need to give delete group and all, then only it will delete. Not that easy. So now for deleting, you can click on here. You can see manage delete groups. You can see manage delete groups. Here you click on plus and enter delete group. Something like Samsung item deletion. Okay. So you can add your items. Search. How many items you want to delete? You can add that many. So simply save. Now you can check the constraint. Any issues we have. Saved and was submitted for checking constraint. It's in process. So once that is completed, then we can see this item under this organization. If this organization is deleting all things, it is not only checking item, many other setups also it will check. Still in process. Any constraints, any structure, this is a item bomb combination. This is new item request, it is pending for approvals. So this is our lot expiry thing. Okay, let it run. Meanwhile, let us create a new item. Product information management. I'm trying to create a new item side by side. Manage, create item. I deviated from one topic to another topic. How to delete the items? Don't get confused, okay? That is one of the case. That is one of the case we get. It's taking time. Okay, I'm saying lot expiry 1. Lot expiry. So now let us go and enter active each. Okay, now I'm going to save this item and I'm going to association. I'm clicking on plus and I'm trying to assign to all my organizations. Okay, done. Save again. Go to my tailed organization. Go to specification and go to inventory. Under inventory, go to lot, say full control. See, now the control is reached back to organization. So I am assigning this to 180 days. The system automatically calculate the expiry. Save. Lot expiry with self-light days. Okay, save. So this means organization level also we can update the item description. See, master level it is same, but organization level I change with some other name. Okay, save and close. Now let us create one more item. Create item yes 0020. Okay. Click on OK. This I will tell you what to do. That message will not come if we do one program need to run. So lot expiry 2. Lot expiry with user provided date. We will provide the date. Previously system will calculate. If you receive today, system will automatically give you a expiry date. Save. Go to association. With this topic, we'll take a break. Then we'll continue with remaining controls after 30 minutes. Click on done. So save again. So click on S004. Go to specification. Go to inventory. Lot control, full control. Here, user defined expiration date. User defined expiration date. Save. Save and close. So now Ram going to execute the transaction. So create miscellaneous transaction. Select miscellaneous. And if I to get it. Miscellaneous receipt. Yes. Search. Select one. Okay. So click on plus. Lot. Let's see what all it will bring. 1, 2. Touch. Okay. We still have that lot expiry. It is not deleted looks. So next we are going with last expiry one. Shelf life days. See. Click on OK. That delete one is still taking time. This is the one it really takes time. So it's completed now. So constraint check ready for deleting. Now it's all checked. Now it is ready for deleting. So for deleting, it doesn't simply submit. Awesome. Click on done. So it will now going to delete. Okay. So now Ram is doing the transaction. He is selecting the sub inventory. Ram. Locator. Search. Enter the locator. Enter quantity 100 I am entering. So now I am going to generate the lot. So this time click on plus. Whatever you give, it will take. Okay. Whatever you give, it will take. Because see, automatically a expiration date pops up. So from here, next 6 months will be a January 15th. You guys calculate and confirm. Okay. So it's like 15th Jan 2026. Today is 19 July 2025 is equal to this minus this 180 days. Match, right? System automatically gave the expiry
Yes.
date based on the setup. Okay. So now this about to expire what? January 26. So I want to retest December. Okay, how is the item? We can extend this expiry or we are okay with this expiry. Okay, that day we retest. So expiration, once it is expired, what action need to be taken? So either dismantle, that actions are need to be set up. So dismantle, what action we need to do, we can select. So once expiry is done, expiry done, what action you will take after expiry? After expiry, I may take 1 month to scrap that material. When you want to hold, so I'm going to stop after January 20th onwards. Like that, we can set the dates. Clear?
Yes.
So next one, we are going to create user defined one. So we already created lot expiry 1. Now I am going to give lot and search. See the other one gone now. Lot expire 1, which we created and we deleted, right? So the deleted one is gone. It's completed. So lot expiry, which we created before, is deleted. Okay? By delete group. That's the way you can delete your items. Like small concepts will go like that. Okay, you need to be take notes when the interviewer asks how to delete an item. So you need to tell, you need to have a delete groups. We can use the delete groups, we can delete it. Okay. So now we are going to generate lot Click on plus. Yes, lot 2. Now if I press tab, system will enter the date. Previously it automatically given. Now you need to give the expiry date. When I need to give expiry, I have a 1 year duration this time. So I can give 1 year. Okay, simply hit OK. Submit. That's it. This is the lot control. This is the lot control. So these lot numbers we can see even now. Manage item quantities. If you search with your lot expiry 1 example, click on search. If you go, your lot expiry details will come. Lot. If you click this, you click on lot, you can see the details. So the active, this is the expiration date. This date is the we receive it. Okay. For example, user created a slot. He said, "Oh my God, it's not supposed to be 180 days. Some wrong is there. Can you update to this expiry date to 1 year?" So now how to do that? Since a lot already there. So to change expiry dates or to see the genealogy of lot, history of the lot, we have an option called manage lots. Manage lots. If you click on manage lots, you can give either a lot number or your item number. You can give your lot numbers or item number, search it. You will get it. This is still active. If you click on edit, here it will allow you to update the expiry date. Clear? The 180 days process you can able to update. I don't want that day. I want to July 18th. I can go ahead and update. It will allow. You must enter expiry, that is the date or earlier of, it is saying that since at item level you said 180 days, you can't go beyond 180 days. You can say less than 180 days. It's a warning only. Let's see. Still allow. Still allow. Warnings will allow. See here, it is successfully updated. Save and close. Alas. That's all about lots. Any doubt?
No, Subbu, we are clear.
All right, great. So we'll stop here. We'll continue. I'm trying to touching every detail that I did in my day-to-day life. Okay. So as a high level I can tell and complete, but I'm going little detail. Bear with me. Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.